Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about self-tanning. This is going to be my self-tanning routine, my tips and tricks, and my favorite self-tanner of the moment. I get questions about this all the time, and I have not done an updated self-tanning video in forever, so here we are. So first and foremost, I want to talk about my favorite self-tanner of the moment. This has been my go-to self-tanner this winter and makes my skin look bronzy, glowy. It doesn't look dry or anything like that. So the self-tanner I have been using is this guy. So this is from the brand Bondi Sands. This is their liquid gold self-tanning dry oil. This is unlike any other self-tanner I have tried. In the past, I've been a fan of lotions, mousses, the tan drops, things like that. I feel like this is just the easiest, most natural looking, longest lasting, fades the nicest, and I just cannot say enough about this. For this video, I am partnering with Bondi Sands, but I've been approached by many self-tanning companies, and I just have not loved a product enough to do a sponsored video with them. So I'm not here to waste anybody's time. I genuinely love this product. So let me tell you the reasons why I love this tan. First and foremost, this product is now available at Walgreens. You can get it in-store, online, so that makes it super convenient. It's way more affordable than going and getting spray tans. I have gotten spray tans before. They're nice, but they're so expensive. And I honestly feel like it's just easier and quicker to do it from the comfort of your own home. Another reason why I love this is that it does not transfer. It doesn't transfer onto your clothes. It doesn't transfer onto your bed sheets. It doesn't have a super dark color guide like a lot of other self-tanners out there. So it's not gonna mess up your white bed sheets or anything like that. Also, it dries really, really quickly, so you don't have to stand there in the nude forever because, I mean, it's winter right now. It's too cold to be sitting there naked in your bathroom. Also, the fact that there isn't a super dark color guide, after you apply it, you can go throughout your day. You don't have to apply it at nighttime if you don't want to. You can apply this in the morning and go throughout your day. No one's gonna know that you have a self-tanner on. So I like that about it. The smell is nice. It's a nice coconut smell, and throughout the day, there isn't like a really pungent self-tanning odor that a lot of self-tanners have. To me, this just smells like a nice coconut sunscreen. It reminds me of the beach, and you can't go wrong with that. This also lasts really long on my skin and fades really nicely. I think that's because it is an oil. It's more hydrating into the skin, and I feel like it just penetrates better. When I use a mousse, I feel like my skin, it just starts flaking the tan off like after like 2-3 days, and then my skin starts to look like dusty and crusty. With this, I do not have that issue. It's an oil, but it's not a greasy oil. It's a dry oil, so it dries really nicely, but it still like moisturizes your skin really nicely. So yeah, I really love this product. You leave it on for about 6 hours before you shower. You can leave it on longer, but you'll see like the full results in about 12 hours. So I'm gonna show you guys how I apply this in a minute, but first I wanna talk about some tips for prepping your skin. They have a self-tan eraser, and this is so good. Like if you have been self-tanning for like weeks, months, and you just don't feel like scrubbing your skin raw, this is really nice. You just put it on before you shower, let it sit, and then you get in the shower and all of your self-tan is erased. It's really nice, magical. And then in the shower, you can always use an exfoliating mitt like this. If you don't want to get the eraser, this is a nice option. Just put some shower gel on there and scrub it up and get rid of any, excess tan. One tip I do have is make sure to shave your legs. You want to exfoliate first, then shave, and then you can exfoliate again if you want to be super extra. But after you get out of the shower, you either need to wait if you just shaved your legs, or kind of like rinse your body in like cold water because that's going to close your pores and you won't get like the self-tan like in your hair follicles, because that's happened to me before, and then it looks like you just have like speckles all over your legs. So definitely wait a little bit so your pores can kind of like close, I guess, or rinse in cold water, but who really wants to do that? I just like to wait a little bit. So like wait like 30 minutes before you go in and self-tan. Another tip I have is always start from the bottom and work your way up, because if you're self-tanning your whole body and you start at the top, when you're bending over doing your legs, sometimes you can get creases like in your stomach from where you were bending over. Even if you don't have like rolls or anything, like your skin just naturally creases. So it's best to start at the bottom and work your way up. Then my other tip is to use a Gradual self-tanner. You can use this on your hands and feet. That's what I do. I don't put the regular tanner on my hands and feet. I just use the Gradual tanner. And also, this is good to touch up throughout the week. You can use this this as your daily moisturizer. I only use it like once a week, but it really extends the life of your tan. So yeah, those are some of my tips and tricks that I've learned over the years in terms of self-tanning. Now I'm going to show you guys how I apply it. I'm going to show you how I apply it to my arms and chest, and also how I do my face. So let's strip it down. Okay, so here is my before. I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how I apply. So as you can see, it goes on with a little bit of a tint, but nothing dark. So once you like spread it in, you can't really see it, but it's just literally that easy. Next up, for my hands and feet, my secret weapon is to use a Gradual tanner like this one. So you never have to worry about your hands or feet getting way too dark or crusty looking. So I just squirt some on my hands and feet, rub it in like this, kind of blend it with your wrists where it meets everything else. Then I just take a makeup wipe or like a washcloth, and you just want to get it off of your palms. And that is really just the best way to do your hands and your feet, in my opinion. Okay, so now for the face. And I don't always self-tan my face, but when I do, this is how I've been doing it recently. It looks way more flattering than how I used to do it. I used to just put self-tan all over my face, but then I found that it would look like I had like a mustache, or my nose would just be, it'd just be too dark in the center of my face. So what I've been doing recently is tantouring, which is basically contouring with self-tanner. So it's kind of like a semi-permanent contour. So for that, I just use the same product. You can use a face self-tanner if you want, but I don't have an issue with using this on my face. So what I will do is I will spray this onto a makeup brush. This is like one of those little paddle brushes. So I'll spray it onto the brush, and then you're just gonna put it wherever you put like your contour, your bronzer, whatever. And this just makes it look so much better. And when you're not wearing makeup, it doesn't look so awkward right here. Like I hate when I was putting it all over my face and then right here it would be so dark and just awkward. So this just makes it look a little bit more natural, like the sun just hit you there. So kind of do there. Do your jawline. And then you can just drag it down your neck that way. You can even do your nose a little bit if you want. So just whatever's left on your nose, you can kind of just sculpt it, you know? And then that's pretty much it. So if you like it darker, you can wait about 30 minutes and apply another layer if you like it more drastic. Or you can apply like 2 days in a row if you like it a little bit more drastic. But for the winter months, I feel like one application is good for me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will show you guys my little after once it has developed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Are we gonna have a nip slip? Holy cow, we're about to have a nip slip. That will get me some views though. I feel like I'm one of those people who's just like so dumb that they can't figure out how to tie a towel to make it stay up. I've never been able to do it my whole life. One swift move and we're nude.